1-3-1 to combat the Splyce team fight. That feels like a big mix-up.
I don't think you have to go for the 1-3-1. It's going to be an option pending if Schalke's Rise and LeBlanc really get off and have that springboard and the advantage in the lane assignments. But I look at that composition, I'm like, Ezreal,
about this before, but being safe on red side top lane feels nearly impossible. And Odoamne not respecting the repeat gank. He's already blown his flash. It looks like he might just go down here in an instant 3 stacks 4. That's to stun up. The aftershock damage comes in. Odoamne goes down. First blood. He was too keen to give his old teammate. He's looking at the how do we kill this guy in lane. Because very often that's what he's all about. But now, back in the game. Ooh, see a little bit of aggression in the mid lane. Nice use the Darkened Blade. Oh, he's going to have to use the ultimate, but stunned up under tower. How many LeBlancs
are here is the fact that they know that LeBlanc doesn't have the TP, so they think they have the numbers advantage.
Flash, and he's going to get it! He takes it away. No mercy here. Now coming in, Upset's off to the side. Copy's definitely trying to hold on for dear life, but Upset has more than enough damage to close it out in a second. All it took. They turn it around, they take the dragon, and right like that, the entire lead from Splyce is deleted.
That is
I think both teams aware of what this game means, because once again, these are two teams trying to fight to make it to the top of the standings, and now Ignar trying to just knock him out. It looks like he tried to start the dot. You need to respect that turret, my friend. Memento, is this the turn? Are they going to be able to take this one?
That's a yes.
Payback! 1 for 1. I mean, you gotta respect it. Norscan's out here on that Braum. Xerxes looks like he's gonna die, and he is. And in an instant, Frost Current, we talked about snowballing.
You called for action. Ignar roams around with Memento, as hold that thought.
Warren trying to turn this fight. He suddenly realizes there are 3 people in his lane, wants to get the kill back onto Vizichachi. He's gonna flash back into the tower, but just immediately deleted. Does not get ahead. They're just gonna kill anyone who stands under a tower. So far, so good. And now I'm wondering what Splyce do to fire back. They're going to get a tower, but it's the 1-for-1 trade on the side of Schalke.
The Splyce way would be to split up the map and start trading towers. It's not necessarily what their comp wants to do, but it's what Splyce love to do.
Abadage definitely
You like to talk about this, Dracos, the fact that mages can actually siege towers really effectively.
It's so obnoxious. Why even take an 80 carry, some might ask. And by some, I mean me. I ask that when a LeBlanc can kill a tower in 5 hits. But the Ocean Drake will go to Splyce in the meantime, so a Drake blue buff for himself, as well as the completed Archangels. And Vizichachi, he's going to be upgrading some other people's items, but outside of that, he is not going to be able to handle this 1v1.
As well as the mid lane structure objective, something is going to break here.
Splyce is ready for the fight. They are going to take the mid lane. They see the side laners present, trying to get those waves pushed, so they're going to take that opportunity to push out and take the tier 1 the bush, looking for the trap. Abadage still playing with a lot of confidence here. Unbreakable has now been burned. Means Ignar can try to find an engage under the back side. Upset does a lot of damage to that tank. Now he's looking for the engage, so they're immediately going to fire out. But Humanoid is already forced to use the ult. The Darkened Blade coming through, but already starting the resurrection. Vizichachi looking for Upset on the backside. He's still going to throw in a lot of damage. Can't find the ups. Ooh, can't find the knock-up in the end. Odoamne now coming in to clean up house. They're taking down the Olaf, but they can't get anything else because Abadage is out for blood. The flash forward from Ignar. Humanoid desperate to get something back, but it is not going to work out in the end. Kabe and Xerxes caught in the base of Schalke. No hope to survive. The Ezreal gets the double. They might just give him the triple. All too easy as Schalke destroy the fight.
And it's just a single team fight, and now Schalke...
Was not the case. Humanoid just, the ultimate forced out immediately, dies immediately, gets the resurrect. That allows him to get something back, but it's just too good. You can see the desperation to pick off Upset on the backside does not pay off for Vizichachi, and Schalke confident.
And just the safety there. You know, how are you going to gank the Rise or the Ezreal or the LeBlanc?
Vizichachi desperate to get something here. Odoamne trying to sidestep the flash. Still gets hit by the ultimate. Kabe on the way. The ulti not going to connect to the movement suits here and take him out. Odoamne solo killing Vizichachi, and it's Upset over the wall. There's so much damage coming in. Norscanner is running for his life. Is he going to be able to make it down? Upset chasing down Humanoid, locked up. Ulti going to keep him alive for now. Are they going to go even deeper? Ignar ready to go in a moment's notice for the body slam. Here comes the Rise ultimate. No one's going to follow up. Instead, setting their sights on the tower. Schalke breaking into the base of Splyce.
Yeah, and everything is falling on them. It's not just in the top lane, it's also in that mid lane. This is going to be a huge swing for Schalke.
Breaking 1 inhibitor. Looks like they're set to break 2. The armor and MR change is not going to matter at this point for those inhibitors. Just dropping them instantly from this team composition, and with 1 inhibitor remaining, it feels like it is last dance for Splyce in the fights to come.
Salt in the wound there from Ignar.
Dash over the wall, baiting him in. Find a bit more time. And Schalke aren't even backing off.
Should be noted that Rise is escorting in the waves up into the top side of the base. So again, trying to split up Splyce so they can't use their all-in engage together.
More out on the tower from Upset. Doesn't want to push forward. They're just taking it now, trying to follow up, trying to re-engage. Just a slow, steady clear. They throw the Ezreal right into the Unbreakable, but the inhibitor is the goal in their sights. Slowly trying to chip it down, but now he's locked up. Upset is going to get taken down, and this is the chance to turn the fight. Splyce ready now to fire back. Humanoid has to be careful, though. Odoamne still a massive damage threat. The rest of Schalke unafraid. They are not worried about the Ezreal. They have the Rise, they have the LeBlanc, and they're going to continue to pressure forward.
And it feels like they want to get this and get out.
Odoamne knocked up. Has he overstayed his welcome? Abadage running low on mana. Odoamne now could be in trouble. Humanoid right to the back line now, trying to turn it. He's burning down. He's going to come out of the zone. He's a die immediately. Shut down is massive. Splyce turning it back. 3 inhibitors down, but they are going to be able to find the fight. Ignar taken out as well. Abadage running for his life, and Splyce out a combo. 5k and dropping. Really no way for Splyce to interact with this Baron. And with every inhibitor dead, it does feel like the inhibitors now respawning on the top of the middle. That will buy them at least one wave where they don't have the double super minions, but you can see how quickly they're dying as Abadage and Upset do their due diligence to break these down. Splyce holding on to one at least to deny the double spawn of super minions.
Someone's got to go, Splyce.
They're calling the shot on Odoamne. They are going to find the knockup. Where's the follow-up going to be? Ignar with a quick disengage. It's a slow, controlled finish for Schalke as they walk into the base. Splyce, once again, they've already burned a lot of engaged tools. Ignar's burned the cap in exchange. Humanoid trying to find something, but Abadage now pushing forward and leaping right back out. The Sejuani ult missed, and that might be all she wrote. Now moving in for Schalke as they push for a little bit more. Humanoid trying to land something, trying to get something. Eyes on Kabi in that ultimate. Where can he find it? The flash is up for Upset. They're going to be nigh impossible to lock down this Ezreal and LeBlanc. Schalke slowly picking away. Odoamne is going to get caught out, but there, the follow-up is now denied. They're trying to return. Upset free fire into the backline. Abadage leaping into everybody, and this could be the fight that Schalke need. But Splyce already getting a lot of damage down from Kabi, but an instant turn as Odoamne just shreds to the back line. Memento still alive. A clean final fight for Schalke in the end, and they are going to take down Splyce and move up to 4-1 in the standings.
And it frankly looked like a cat and mouse game. Schalke completely in control, just tore Splyce apart. And Splyce, that indecision continues to rock them. It felt like they needed to pull the trigger a bit earlier on their big 5v5 wombo combo abilities on that composition, but we're just never able to lock down Schalke.
And just a well-played game across the board. Schalke moving up once again, proving that they are a contender for top of the table. And such a young lineup to be doing so quickly in the split.
And I love the fact that Abadage did it on the LeBlanc, a huge pressure point for this game, and proving that, you know, I don't play Lissandra simply because that's all I can play. I play Lissandra because she's in the meta. I'm just doing my due diligence for the team.
And Abadage pulling ahead in the race of rookie mid laners. We wanted to see Abadage versus Humanoid, how that was going to play out. Abadage wins the day quite handily. And now you're wondering, is he just going to pull ahead of the pack? Is this man a clear standout for rookie of the split already? Self-made, maybe the only other person going toe-to-toe with him in terms of contesting.
As Schalke continue to rise and Abadage continues to prove himself, he's
let it go, make my body go, make our bodies high.